Good morning, everyone. My name is Miss Jean, and today I am going to be telling you a Godly Play story in our Godly Play 1 classroom at Christ Church. To get ready for our Godly Play stories, we can take a deep breath, we can get out the rest of our wiggles, we can find a comfy place to sit, and sometimes if our hands are empty, that helps us listen better. And for some of us, if our hands have something in it to kind of move around, that can help us focus. So that choice is yours. I'll leave that up to you. What I'm going to do right now is light our candle to remind us that God is with us in this one time and in this one place. Are you ready? Let's begin. You need to be very careful when you come close to a parable. You need to be very ready because you can break a parable if you aren't ready. Look, the box is the color gold. Perhaps there's something valuable like gold inside. There could be a parable inside because they are very valuable. They are worth even more than gold. This box also has a lid on it. Sometimes it's like parables have doors that are shut. You can't go inside the parable even if you are ready. I don't know why. It just happens. So don't be discouraged. Keep coming back again and again. One day the parable will open for you. This box looks like a present. You know, there may be a parable inside because you were given parables as a gift even before you were born. Even if you don't know what a parable is, it is still yours. This looks old. Parables are also old. They are older than you and they are older than I. They are even older than your grandmother or grandfather. They are almost 2,000 years old. I wonder if there really is a parable inside. I have an idea. Let's look and see. I wonder what this could be. There is so much brown here. I wonder what that could be. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Let's see if there's anything else in the box that can help us. I wonder what this could be. Maybe a big hot dog or a Band-Aid. I wonder what it is in this story. Let's see if there's anything else to help us. This must be a road. It is going from this place to that place. But there is more. Look at this. They're like rocks or deep holes or shadows. Let's see what else we have in here to help us make the parable. There was once someone who did such amazing things and said such wonderful things that people followed him. As they followed him, they heard him speaking of many things, and sometimes people asked him questions. One day, someone asked him, "What is the most important thing in life?" And Jesus said, "You already know." That is true. I do. It is to love God and to love people just like they are your neighbors. Who is my neighbor? Jesus answered his question with this parable. There was once someone who went from Jerusalem down to Jericho. As he went along his way, he was attacked by robbers. They hurt him and took everything that he had and left him by the side of the road, half dead. There was also a great priest of the temple who went on the road from Jerusalem down to Jericho. As he went along his way, he came to the place where the person who had been hurt had everything taken from him and had been left by the side of the road, half dead. When the priest came to him, the priest went to the other side and went along his way. There was also someone else who worked at the temple who went along the road from Jerusalem down to Jericho. He was one of the people who helped the priests. He took care of the temple and helped with the music. He was a Levite. When the Levite came to the place where the person who had been hurt had everything taken from him and had been left by the side of the road half dead, he went to the other side, and he went along his way. There was also a person who went on the road who did not live in Jerusalem. He was visiting from a country called Samaria. The people in Samaria did not like the people in Jerusalem, and the people in Jerusalem did not like the people from Samaria. When the stranger came to where the person who had been hurt had everything taken from him and had been left by the side of the road half dead, the stranger went to him. The stranger put medicine on the places where the person was hurt. He gave him his coat to put on. Then he put him on his donkey and took him to a place to spend the night. The stranger even stayed with him all the night, and in the morning he gave the innkeeper enough money for him to stay there until he was well. Now I wonder, who is the neighbor to the person who was hurt, who had everything taken from him and was left by the side of the road half dead? I wonder who is the neighbor to this one. That's not so easy, is it? Could it be this one? How about this one? Or this one? Who is the neighbor to this one? Now I wonder what would happen if the people in the parable were women and not men. I wondered what would happen if the person finding the injured traveler were a child. Here is the traveler, the Samaritan, the priest, the Levite, the two thieves, the rocks, the city, the road, the donkey. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope to see you again soon. Have a good week.